What's up guys, Starlink here, and today we're going to talk about Monopoly Gamer Edition. I got this over the holidays, and if you've seen this and played a few rounds of it, really fun game. When you first glance at this, you might think, you might have seen listings of this on Amazon and walking into your local GameStop. But first glance at this, you might think it's like, oh, your standard Nintendo-themed Monopoly, right? Just with a Nintendo theme to it, but plays exactly like Monopoly. But it actually is a lot deeper than that. A lot funner way to do that, right? I mean, everybody has played Monopoly at this point, I'm sure. Even if you're not that big into board games, you know what Monopoly is. But this, I mean, usually with Monopoly, I've had problems with it can get out of hand where it can just get, playing for hours on end, just going around the board, and it can get kind of boring and tedious, right? Well, this is not like that. I mean, you have some of the other themed Monopolies that have separate game rules. You can create your own and make the game go faster. But anyways, back on topic. This one has its own set of game rules, and you could just take the Monopoly name out of it, and it would probably be a completely different experience. I mean, to me, it's like playing a different game. But anyways, we'll get into that in a sec. First off, the box. Looks really fantastic, right? This is the collector's edition. It comes with Bowser. The regular edition only comes with Yoshi, Mario. Let's tip this without dumping the cards inside. It comes with Yoshi, Mario, Princess Peach, and of course Donkey Kong. But the collector's edition is the only one that comes with Bowser. And a couple of other features that I'll get into in a minute. But anyways, let's open up this box, right? This is really cool. I like the way this opens up. Look at the design. They did a lot of detail in this box. I thought that was pretty interesting. You see that little backdrop of a Nintendo themed level there, if you angle it right. Classic. Nice. Anyways, what's in this box? The cool thing about the collector's edition, right? You get Bowser, and let me show off these figures for one. These figures are like, I mean, you could look at these and you could think like, oh, okay, it's like Nintendo-themed amiibos shrunk down, right? They're just even smaller, but really nice details. I like the look of these figures. This is probably the main reason, especially if you're a collector, just to pick this up, because these figures look fantastic. And there's just a couple few there. Alright, so here's what we got here. You also get, for currency in this game, makes sense, you get coins. You got the little tiny coins that represent, little tiny coins that represent one apiece, and you get the big 5 ones that represent 5 coins apiece. And that's used for buying property, which, from Monopoly, your standard Monopoly property, Mario themed, and you buy that property and you can collect rent from it. So let's get into some of the exclusive features. You roll the die, you have one 6-sided die you use to get around the board, right? But you also have the exclusive die, which is called the power-up die in this game. And every time you roll this, it has like a turtle shell, red turtle shell, coins, POW, and every time you roll the die, you have to roll this die, you get one of these power-ups, and say you get the red turtle shell. This allows you to hit anybody on the board, and they drop 3 coins on that board. And it stays on that board until somebody else lands on it and they can collect those coins. Or say if they go through a warp pipe and they can go through that and collect all the coins that are laying on the board until they get to the next one. And so that's how it works. You roll 3 coins, you collect 3 coins. The green turtle shell just hits the person in front of you and drops 3 coins. The POW block has you drop one, everybody on the board drops 1 coin on the board. And it stays there, like I said, until somebody goes and picks it up and they land on it. But every character, since we're on the talking of power-ups, let's say every character that you pick has a power-up ability, right? This has the power-up boost right down here. Say Donkey Kong has a power-up boost when you roll the POW. So, like I said before, when you roll the POW, everybody on the board drops 1 coin in their spot, right? Well, in DK's case, he only drops 1, everybody else drops 2. And you don't think that doesn't amount to much, but when you're rolling the POW block all the time, there's ended up being crap loads of coins all over the board. And DK, after playing this with some friends over the holidays, DK can rack up quite a bit of cash. His his superstar ability, for instance, steal 3 coins from each player. That can happen a lot. I mean, there's a power-up icon on the board that you actually land on, and it allows you to use each character's power-up ability, their superstar ability, I should say. And in his case, DK is the guy you want to have to rack up all those coins, I can tell you. It's crazy. But anyways, you go on the standard, you know, Monopoly fashion. You go across the board. You collect property. If you land on it, you buy it. But every time you pass go, you not only collect 2 coins, but you get into what's called boss fights, exclusive to this game. This is really cool. This is where some of the cool stuff comes in. Say, you know, there's 7 boss fights in total in the game that you have to go through to complete it. 8 in the Collector's Edition, because you only get Bowser Jr. in the Collector's Edition. He's an exclusive. And the first one you always fight, of course, is Larry Koopa. They're all the Koopalings, by the way, with Bowser Jr. that you fight. Larry Koopa is the first one. And you have to pay a toll, which in this case is 1 coin, to be able to fight him. You have to roll a 3 or higher to win. And you get to win your spoils. In this case of Larry Koopa, you get to take the least expensive unowned property. So it's kind of nice. You get a little bonus for that. But you see the little points value down on the cards? Each cards have these, even including the property cards. They each have a point value. And that matters at the end of the game because your total score, whoever has the highest score is the one that wins. And when you defeat the final boss, in this case, Bowser Jr., the game ends. And the way a boss fight works, if you choose to fight and pay it and fight him, or you lose, and it plays on to the next player, and they get to choose to fight him. It just goes around the board until it gets back to whoever chooses to pass. And if you choose to pass, not fighting him, you don't get to compete in the fight anymore. Or if you run out of cash to even fight him, and every player has already fought and attempted and they haven't killed him yet, they run out of cash or whatever, he runs away. So regardless of whether you beat them or not, the game will move on and it'll continue on until the very end. You'll just lose out on all those points. But that's nice that it has an actual ending, and it can go by pretty fast, believe it or not, because some of the power-up abilities can make you shoot around the board. It's crazy. But really fun. I like those mechanics that speed up the gameplay, so you're not sitting there slogging through hours of rent. You know, it's not all about rent in this game. It's about defeating the boss fights, or boss characters, the Koopalings in this case, and collecting your points, your total scores. Keep with the Nintendo gamer theme here. But yeah, pretty cool. Now we're gonna get to some of the other exclusive things in here. Get my coins out. Immediately after I played this the first time, you can buy expansion characters, right? You're not stuck with just the initial 5 characters. You have up to 7 extra characters, right? Right here, you can collect Luigi, Toad, Boo, Diddy Kong. I'm wondering why he's in here in the Mario thing, but I guess that's because DK's here, right? And you have Rosalina and Tanuki Mario, Wario, and Fire Mario. And immediately after I played this and had such a great time, I had to immediately go out and buy all these characters, right? Either online or in GameStop, because GameStop has them. And let me tell you, that is the best way to get them, even if you don't like GameStop much, because I don't go there that often. But if you go there, that is the best place to get them, is in retail, because they're only $4 a piece, not a peach. Peachy. But yeah, you get all these really neat characters, $4. Online, if you can't find them on retail, they go upwards online on Amazon and eBay for like anywhere between $5 to $10. And believe it or not, Wario is like up there to $10 or $11 I had to pay for this guy. It's crazy. Maybe I just got unlucky, but I couldn't find him for a good price. But yeah, this guy, so far as I know, is the most expensive. Pretty crazy. But yeah, let me just show off a couple of the characters, because they really are cool looking, right? You gotta see the actual characters. And you can't have a game with Mario, and that's the one thing I found weird. You have the standard game, you have Yoshi, Mario, Bowser, Peach, DK, but you don't have Luigi? Come on. Luigi always gets the shaft. But yeah, really cool. And for the collector out there, definitely. I mean, that's the one thing that enticed me with this game, is just, even if it was just a standard Monopoly themed or Nintendo themed Monopoly, the characters alone are worth it because they're really cool and detailed. But I was really surprised playing this game and enjoying it a lot, right? Really cool. But here, we're not finished yet. Show you off the characters. Keep all these cards out of the way. Let's pull this out. Get to the game board. Of course, you got this really cool manual here before we get to the game board. Really cool, nice looking manual. It has descriptions of everything. It has details of each character, you know, really cool descriptions of their power-up abilities. Even the DLC characters are in here, or DLC, expansion pack characters. And, you know, it has all the details of their power-up abilities, everything. And each character, if I can get to that page. Oh yeah, so it even shows you the boss characters as well. Where's that page? It has a sticker. Oh yeah. Each of the power-up, or even every character you get, comes with a sticker. And that's basically what this page is for, is to show every character you've collected. It's just for fun, right? It's just to show that you've collected those characters. But anyways, let's show you the game board here. Pretty fancy. It has a really fancy case. I really enjoy the look of this case. Really fancy. But yeah, let's take a look at the game board here. Hopefully we can fit it all on camera. Ooh. Be careful, careful. Let's not rip it. Let's see, look. I probably could do a better way of doing a video of this, but just showing you a quick glance. But yeah, so we got, so there's like power-up stars and everything. I mean, it looks really nice, nicely detailed, you know. The boss character cards go on that little section there. I mean, I like this. And a lot of these areas are themed. Like if you land on that, they're themed after like new Super Mario Brothers levels. They have a lot of the names from areas in the game. But really cool, right? Let me show you all this. Try to get it all on camera. Really, really nice. But yeah. So what's my final verdict on this? Well, I'd say definitely pick it up. Particularly the collector's edition, because I've heard rumors, I don't know if these are true or not, but I've heard rumors that the coins in the regular edition, they're not plastic like they are in here. They're cardboard. But don't quote me on that, because that's just rumors I've heard. But also, I don't know about this either. I was showing you the expansion characters, right? They each have their separate tray in here. Let's pull the cards out before they fall all over the place. But they each have a separate tray in here for your expansion characters. See, that's nice. So that means when you buy your extra characters, you have a place to put them in here where they'll be safe and they're not going to just be loose sitting around. Very nice. And that could be something exclusive to the... That could be something that's exclusive to the collector's edition. I'm not sure. It looks nice. I would recommend, since it's only like $10 more, jump for the collector's edition. Especially if you're a Nintendo fan, I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? But yeah, definitely, I think this is really cool. Worth the price that... I got this as a gift, and I think it cost about... I think it cost 35 bucks, but I'm not sure. Entirely sure. But definitely worth that. I mean, this is really cool. For any Nintendo fan or gamer collector, definitely worth it. I really hope that they can make something. I'd love to see a Zelda-themed one of this, because it's Monopoly Gamer, right? I don't know why they even call it Monopoly Gamer when it's Mario-themed. Maybe they should have called it like Monopoly Gamer Mario Edition or something, because it's all Mario-themed. It's not other game characters. But it would be cool to see, like, this is a line of Monopolies we've seen with other titles. Maybe not even Nintendo, but other things. You know, that would be really cool. Other Nintendo franchises with this kind of theme. It's kind of interesting. But I'd love to see a Zelda theme. It'd be cool. But yeah, that's it, guys. I recommend buying this one because it's really good. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Tell me down in the comments below. And anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.